Okay, so mine is just like the letter, but I just like answered all the questions like in the letter. So
Dear sophomores of
can you
Kumu
hear it?
Kapatu's class, in the beginning of the school year, I was very interested in writing but couldn't find the motivation to read books. I enjoyed it when I found a good book but couldn't bring myself to look for one. Being assigned to read with the class really helped me because I got to discuss it with others and deepen my understanding of the story and the plot. It made me feel as though I was understanding everything with everyone instead of being left behind. One major impact I experienced was being able to see how life was in the books. When reading stories like The Crucible, Fahrenheit 451, and Anthem, I gained a new appreciation for the life and society I live in today. It made me realize how fortunate I am to live in the time that I do. We have freedom of education and are allowed to learn whatever we are interested in. We also have unlimited access to the materials to do so. We have modern digital media that can help stop false accusations and rumors from spreading. Is the accuser always holy now? A quote from The Crucible displays that we may never know which side is telling the truth in a situation. With technology, it is much easier to find solid evidence and learn what is really going on. Lastly, we are free to be who we want to be and express ourselves in whichever way we please. These are examples of liberties that we have that the characters did not. Another event that impacted me was the slam poems. There were many topics that I never officially learned of, but had heard about. Hearing more information about these showed me that I actually really care about them and want to learn more about them. For example, I knew about mental illness and the effect they had on society, but I never thought of it from the victim's point of view. Hearing it from that perspective really opened my eyes to the entire story and led me to dig deeper into the matter. I also dug deeper into the rights that we have as Hawaiian people to own land, and I learned a lot of information that may help me in the future that I never even heard before. Lastly, the TED Talks impacted me as well. They helped me to do my slam poem because it showed me how professionals presented their work. They spoke with passion and authenticity. I also observed their volume, gestures, and posture to see what I was most comfortable with. They were all different in style. Some people angrily screamed their message at me, and some took a more sincere and gentle approach to it. They all conveyed their message in a way that matched their topic and point of view. I enjoyed the poem entitled If I Should Have a Daughter because she told it from a mother's perspective. She added hope into her speech and gave light to the sad parts. You will put the star in starting over, she said. There were many poems that stood out to me and assisted me when I was practicing for my own slam poem. This year, I had a paradigm shift on how I view literature. After reading books like Of Mice and Men and To Kill a Mockingbird, I have grown to connect to the books that I'm reading on a deeper level. We learned to look past what is said and dig deeper into what is unspoken. This has resulted in a much stronger love for reading and literature in general. I've given many examples of things that have impacted me, but left out a few topics that we went over throughout the school year. Don't be afraid to ask questions and dig deeper when learning to gain further knowledge on whatever you are learning and enjoy the lessons being taught. Mahalo, Kamaila.
Yay, thank you. I think the slam poem allowed, I kind of forced everybody to have to share out their ideas. And I think hopefully that helped people grow. I know I've seen some transformations, especially in this class, because normally kids kind of hold back on that kind of stuff. But I think, you know, if everybody has a well researched argument or researched points, then it's worth having a conversation about, right? So anyway, thank you. Very good. Who's next? Oh, I guess it's Tia.
shoot. Can you see it? Okay. Okay, I made a poem. It's about my high school experience from being a sophomore. And basically, it's me in the past talking to me in the future. Okay, or me now, I mean. Okay, so here's the colors. I made the colors of the words so you can have an easier time reading. Red is negative, orange is not as negative, blue is more open-minded. You'll see more of that. Purple is like growing. These words like learning, experience, and passions are most in that. Okay. Oh, wait, okay, and the title, you'll see. You can just, I'm not gonna read it, but that's what it is. Shy, quiet, dreadful. I did not want to express myself because what is the point? School is boring and a waste of time. But really, it isn't. Purposeful and different. High school is an experience once in a lifetime. School brought the success in me, wanting to be perfect every assignment I was given, just for a 4.0. But is that worth it if high school is an experience? I hate school. I won't even use this in my real life. But MLK has been to the mountaintop, and he believes you will too, because not only he, but I have a dream. To Kill a Mockingbird expressed differences widely. I should not blame people for being different than me, but appreciate the differences we have, respecting new ideas of life. Don't get me started on civil disobedience. With such a cruel world we live in, change is needed to grow. We must allow this change, welcome this change, a change that we never imagined but forever hoped for. Well, maybe I don't hate school, but I still have so much homework due on Tuesday. Is high school still an experience of a lifetime? The Crucible taught me additional lessons of mindfulness, as Elizabeth keeps Proctor happy, to her letting him go for his own growth. Mindfulness uses deep understanding, strength, and honesty. The type of understanding that is not included in Fahrenheit 451. Yet somehow we think we can grow, feeding on flowers and fireworks, without completing the cycle back to reality. They don't know how to think, and they don't want to learn either. Such a loss of truth, which truly burned my fuse. The egoism in the anthem struck my attention. I thought egoism was always bad, caring about yourself and being boastful. Yet Equality 72521 had all of these qualities. Tired of his life, wanting more, more, more. Dreaming of happy life and of mice and men. And I love dreaming, don't forget that. But the thought of reaching my dreams seems so far. Being able to do things that others can. What is that? Privilege. Walking, talking, learning. Privilege. The culture of power is being able to understand yourself for who you are, then being able to do the same for others. I can use my privilege to help society by fighting for a better life for others. You never know, because being kind could really help someone when someone's feeling low. Hawaii, my love, I will always protect you, because in This Is the Way We Rise video, Jamaica told me, what happens to one's forgotten? Who will care to remember mine if I don't teach them? I will teach my children about you. I will teach my children about all the things I've learned. Do you see why school is more than just work? Okay, I do. You really helped me understand. Now that I'm confident, open-minded, and expressive, I learned that school is just a place to learn about your passions. School is just a place to learn, for us to experience different things we may not like math, chemistry, or history, to things we love, like English, art, music, or athletics. I did not like school, and it was as simple as that, but finding ways to express myself made me quickly enjoy school. At first, I loved to win, scoring hundreds and all A's, but what do you really learn if you don't allow yourself to? I was able to express myself in English from learning about themes of multiple cautionary tales, then past and current events, for to talking about what I would go against the law for. I have grown into an intelligent and open-minded person, all because I express myself with my passions. So yes, high school is really an experience of a lifetime. Thank you.
It would have been really cool. Like, you know how like our school year ended a week early, and nobody's really complaining about that, but we had one more really cool assignment to do, and that was to put like what it was to rewrite like the part 2 of our novels, and then put it all together, like add in other people, other characters into like for example, like what if a character from like the Crucible met up with Scout. Yeah, that would have been really crazy. Like Scout would have been like, I don't see no yellow birds, you darn liars, just like these girls are crazy, Atticus. So anyway, wow, that was, yes, Blaze. I said no one is complaining, and yeah, nah. But maybe we can be butterflies and fly away after this. Okay, well done, Tia. Well done. Okay, you're the last one. You're it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna preface this by saying, like, wait, do I need to stand up there?
What?
Do I need to?
Yeah, go. You like standing up there.
Do I? I'm just gonna preface this by saying that it's literally just a time lapse of me drawing, and it's not even 3 minutes long. But I'll talk for 3 minutes. I will.
Who did that? Oh, that was so good. Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, is she your best friend? Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah, she's the one that told me you might want to make a time lapse instead of just a picture. So I'll gladly talk for 3 minutes though.
Go.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Wait, economy. I need to open it. It's entitled Swagger. Okay, no, that's a picture. Oh,
Nice.
that was a spoiler. Okay. Okay. So basically, I'm just gonna explain this picture and what it means to me. So I drew this, and it's me, obviously, in the middle with my little commandment school's uniform, cute. Anyway, I have 3 books like around me, and as you can see, the words on the books are going down and going onto my skin, and they're sort of like tattoos in the sense that they're gonna be there forever. And I really wanted to. This was the prompt that I chose, where it said, "Make an art piece that shows the impact of English 10," because we read a lot of things this year. Like, I want to be honest, my favorite book that we read was Anthem, because you know why? Do you want to hear why? I'm a person who thinks that like thinking about yourself is very selfish because I was told that way. But that book made me really think, and I was like, wow, there is like this really big other side to individuality that a lot of people like to put down or make it seem like it's a bad thing to be loving of yourself and thinking of yourself first. And I thought that that was like one of the first times that I've seen that so clearly in literature. And I love dystopian novels. They're so fun. As you can tell, I wrote a whole one for us. Anyhow, so another one thing that I noticed during this is like, okay, I like reading books, but I never liked reading books in class. But I think that the discussions gave me a lot of motivation to actually like read them on time and stuff. And so that's another thing that changed my perception of things. As you can see, I got these words off the internet. I don't know what they say. Don't zoom in, please. Anyway, so another thing, okay, the video's over. It's just gonna stay there. Another thing that I think helped shape me was the slam poem thing, because I am not too opinionated about anything. I like appeasing the masses, which means like changing my opinions and point of views to fit the needs of whoever I'm around. So I felt like it was very much a big step to go up there and present an opinion on something. And then it was amazing to hear everybody else's opinions, because it's like you never thought of this, or you never knew that this person felt this way, or that they were such good of a speaker. Like a lot of them, I never expected. Okay, not in a mean way, not in a mean way. I just didn't expect them to be such good speakers. It's very astonishing. And so I don't know what time I'm at, but I'll just like basically this picture I think represents how media, any media we consume, no matter if it's like the TED Talks that we watched, if it was the crime thingy, the Massey case that we watched, no matter if it's books or if it's speeches that we listen to, whatever we, what is that called? Whatever we absorb basically helps shape us, because we get to see things from different points of views, and then you think of things in ways that you never thought of them before. And it's not like they're making you think these things, it's just intentionally whatever you see, you think about, and then you decide your own stance on those things. So I think that's one of the biggest impacts of English 10 to me, is that a lot of the literature we read covered a lot of, I say a lot anyway. The literature we read covered a lot of deep topics that made you think. And I think that was the biggest factor in it being such a shaping year. Thank you. Stop share.
All right. Wow. What? No. What is the app called? Procreate? $5? Like a one-time fee, or? And it will just record you. Wow. Holy cow. Yeah. No, that is great. Wow. Yeah. You should just start writing your book and then doing like these drawings for it. I think there's a there might be like a need for it, like, and you can talk about like real issues, you know, from a high school. Like you could publish this stuff and like you could do some really cool stuff. Super talented. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that.
So basically, I was watching anime and there was background and I was like, I like that.
That's crazy. Okay, thank you.
I just blurred it.
Wow.
So yeah, there's what it is.
Amazing. Thank you, La Akea, for the grandma says otherwise. Am I grandma?
Because I corrected him on his words.
Oh. Yeah, La Akea is always giving props to people. That's really good. Very healthy. Alrighty, you guys. Wow, Blaze got out of here real fast, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, it was beyond my pleasure to be your teacher. Okay. If you ever need me, you know where to find me. Okay. Okay. Have a great summer. Please be safe. Please malama your kinos. Okay. And your ohana. Bye.